Hello and welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series here in Football Manager 2019, where we're trying to take Bath City to the top of the Premier League and beyond. So far we are doing quite alright, if you could say so. Taking so far 5 seasons in total, I believe, and we are in our 3rd or 4th season in the National League, and this is the first season that we are really competitive at all in Vanra National League. So hopefully we will do all right here throughout this season, and that is what you will watch in this Let's Play series here, and further on, of course, and before, because if you have checked the episode before, there's only 120 or so of those episodes before this one, so you have a lot of catching up to do if you wanted to see everything from the start. With all of that said and out of the way, next match here is against AFC Telford. We are playing as an away team, so it will probably be a little bit harder to get away with a good result than it have been before. But we will see here, and according to the bookmakers we are a little bit of underdogs here against Telford. And training week 7.34, it's on average last week, so alright, but not really more. And let's see here, we got actually 2 offers from Charles, and not really though, only one, so we'll just reject the other offer as well, and we'll check out the training. And we did praise our players last time around here in training. So nothing special to note here. It's been a new month, so you can have some pretty big changes here, like there. Barrett, no, Iverson have been improved quite immensely on all levels, which is nice for us. And Stewart and Uglehamba we would like to criticize, but can't. We would like to criticize all the players that are below 6.5 in their rating. But unfortunately we couldn't there, so we'll... Alright, let's see here. We need to check at that, because we had the offer... Boston United make an offer for Charles here. And we got hit at 170k in total, 140 up front, and 2 installments of 37k, and possibly 34.5k more after 50 games, and 20% on top of next sale. And that is actually a very good offer, but we don't want to lose our real star player, so to say. So we'll protest the transfer. Let's see, which option should we say here? And let's see here. I think the middle option here is the best one to choose. And the board listen to us and reject the deal. That's very good for us, at least. Maybe not so much for Charles, or well, Charles might have not agreed to that transfer nonetheless. We should remember to put Akinwala in instead of Tavares here, and Ojibode as well instead of O'Connor. And that should be alright, and changing that, I think we should change where we play, so we should be playing down the right here, and we'll play with a little bit more width as well. And we'll submit the team here, and hopefully that is the right thing to choose for us, and we'll see here how it goes in the match against Telford. So let's kick it off on play. B. Richardson. That's an interesting last name. And unfortunately, injury there pretty much straight away for Adloy, so we'll have to put Oliver in. Hopefully Adloy is not badly injured, but we do have a decent backup there in form of Oliver, so that's good. So not much happening here in the first half so far, but we're definitely dominating in terms of shots, at the least 7-2 so far, 30 minutes into the first half. And still not much at all happening here, and we're passing the 40-minute mark here, but the first highlight here finally in the 42nd minute, the ball with Telford, unfortunately, but maybe we can break the ball and intercept it, which we did there with Ison driving the ball up and getting dispossessed, unfortunately, by Dreher. And let's see here, a bad pass, and Scholz with the ball, driving it forward, and it's a shot, and it's a goal for Bath City here in the 42nd minute. And perfect timing yet again to take the lead here just shortly before the end of the first half. And another team with a pretty nice stadium here. That is something that we started with in last season, getting NV on all of the stadiums of our opponents, basically, more or less. So that's the end of the first half, and the scoring 1-0 for Bath City versus Telford. Shots 11-4, shots on target 3 versus 3, and possession 49 versus 51%. So I feel like we've been doing alright. Should probably hit the target more than 3 times out of 11 though. But yeah, our players doing alright as well. So hopefully we can continue this and just be a little bit sharper here in the second half, is what I'm hoping. And yeah, we'll just continue and comment here away and make some substitutions maybe around the 60-minute mark. But we do have a highlight going on here in the 56th minute, and the ball to Scholz, and it's another shot, and it's just outside the post this time. And next highlight picking up here shortly thereafter in the 57th minute, Ison with the ball, long ball up towards Oliver versus the keeper, and it's a goal for Bath City here, and we are extending the lead to 2-0 here in the 57th minute, and Oliver's first goal of this season. So great start of his time as a sub, or maybe starting player instead of Adloy, if that's the case. So a good finish there and a good play overall. So passing the 60-minute mark here, and we'll do 1 or 2 more substitutions. So let's see, Gray definitely being a player that we are putting in on the pitch. So we'll switch out Oyeboda here, and let's see here. Should we play Tavares or they haven't? I think we'll play Tavares and we'll put Jordan out. Tavares is not really a strong option, but we need to take care of our players so they get to rest and try to switch things around there. So that's the reasoning behind that. And also we are leading 2-0. Towers have been a little bit known to make some mistakes sometimes, really, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And as I said, we have a quite comfortable lead, so should be pretty safe. But here comes Telford on a counter-attack, and very dangerous stuff there, but our keeper managed to save, luckily. And here's the corner, and the ball to Oliver after clearing, and yeah, the ball getting away from us there. But for now, we're just waiting on the final whistle, and we will be very happy with this result. And a corner here for Bath City, and it's cleared and out to Scholz. Passing to Bolton, passing to Gray here on the right hand side, passing to Stewart, to Scholz, and to Gray, and getting dispossessed here. So maybe a chance for a counter-attack for Telford, and not really the case. breaking up the loose ball and the ball out to Gray here on the right hand side again, and passes to Charles and back to Bolton and passing up to one of our players again, but it's a counter-attack. Burrows versus our keeper again, getting a second chance there, and it's a goal for Telford United, and the scoreline now 2-1 after 87 minutes. So hopefully we can keep it together these last few minutes, and yeah, I don't know if it's Tavares there that doing a mistake, but probably is, or something. As I said, Tavares not really our strongest option, not really getting the blame on terms of a rating though, so should be fine. And speaking of should be fine, we should have just a few seconds left here of the match, so it should be the final whistle here after this free kick, or on this free kick. And come on, and there is the final whistle. So the final scoreline is 2-1 for Bassett versus Telford. Shots 17-14, shots on target 6-11, and possession 51-49%. And ratings pretty decent overall, so decent performance from the lads. So quite happy with that. And next match coming up is against Chelmsford City in the FA Cup Fourth Round qualification, so it should be a pretty easy win there. And after that match we are now up to 12th in the league and 5 points off from the league leader still. And I lied out for 3 to 4 weeks here, so definitely will be all over that we are using for a while. I guess, at least. We do have Brunt that are getting back from injury himself, so might be an option to use Brunt together with Ponticelli. But we really want to play a poacher, in my opinion, alongside Adeloy, and then we need to have Oliver as our choice there. And I chose to scout that first player since he seemed to have very good rating on a few stats here that are quite important to a defender, or at least it looked like it, so that's why I decided to start scouting him. And Stuart apparently is not very happy at all being at the club, and yeah, that is something we have noticed, and we'll fine him for 1 week, and he accepts his fine, so that's all right. So we'll just move on here towards the next game. And let's see here, some player development advice. O'Connor might get unhappy, yeah, we are aware of that, and Adloy have become a team leader. Our support is excellent, which are good. Gosling our worst potential, and we should praise Akinola's recent form, so let's praise his form. And we'll continue. And keep continuing here towards the next match, as said. Let's see here. So still letting our players that are not match sharp play 60 minutes per match for the under 23s until they are just that match fit. And just continue here. And we'll keep continuing. And continue on. And alright, so some pre-match tactical advice from our assistant manager. So we should add a team instruction to hit early crosses, so let's do that. And we are quite clear favorites here according to the bookmakers with the odds of 2.0 and a good training week with an average of 7.63. We'll take a little look on the training overall, and Ponticelli actually getting a little bit better there on quite many stats, which are nice. Overall though, I don't really know if he's gotten that much better or worse since we signed him for almost a year ago. I'd say it seems like pretty much the same overall. Definitely a little bit better here in jumping reach, but I'd say that's about it. And Jordan here improving quite a lot actually. Let's see here, and as you see there, it said that he needed to train full time, and that's our biggest problem here really, since we are not yet a professional club, that we have our players training only part-time, which makes it really hard for them to be really good, so to say. So we'll play Oliver, and we'll put in Brunt instead of Adloy, and we'll have Sangster and O'Connor, I think, here on the bench as well. Let's actually check Jack Batten here a little bit, just since we are actually having him play in our FIFA Manager series as well. But he haven't really developed here either, as one would like, so I think he will not play in the team for too long in FIFA Manager either. Here he's actually been playing quite a lot throughout the years, but not so much this year, and will probably not get any real chance here throughout this season, since we do have Tavares really as a better option. So a small injury there on Ponticelli, so I guess we'll have to put in Brunt, and we'll have to maybe make a substitution. We'll play Brunt as target man, and we'll see how that works out, since he's definitely not match fit, but hopefully it will work itself out fine. We have a highlight here in the 30-minute mark, and Brunt with a header just outside the post there, so very nearly a goal there in his first action. And next highlight here in the 35th minute, Oyebode with the ball here on the right hand side, passes it to Bolton, to Charles, back to Oyebode, and the cross towards Brunt, and Brunt letting it go to Iverson, and Brunt with a goal, and it's 1-0 for Bassett versus Chelmsford here in the 35th minute. And I guess putting in Brunt on the pitch were a good decision. And Brunt just got a contract to continue to be in the team here for this season as a backup player. And next highlight here in the 38th minute. And the ball going to Bolton, passes to Charles, to Oyebode, and it's a long ball up towards Oliver, but Chelmsford getting the hands on the ball first there. And there it was almost an own goal, I guess, but not the case. And Stewart with the corner, and Oyebode just over the bar, very nearly, and another goal there for Bassett. And another highlight here in the 41st minute mark. Charles with the ball, passing it up to Oliver. Oliver versus the keeper, and he shoots, and saved by the keeper there. And there will be a corner after that chance. And here comes the corner then from Stewart. And it's cleared, unfortunately, and nothing more happening there. But we should be closing in on the end of the first half here. not the first light, but the first end of the first half. But first, a highlight is what I were thinking about at the same time that I said it. Chance for there, it looked like at least, but clearing it, but not really getting it away. So Chanceford still with a chance here, are just outside the penalty area, and they are getting the crossing, and it's a goal for Chanceford, and they have equalized here in the last seconds of the first half. Not at all what we wanted to see here, but yeah, a really good cross there actually, and poor markings from our players. Really untouchable for our keeper there. Can't blame him at all for not getting to that ball. And that's the end of the first half then. So the scoreline 1-1 for Bassett versus Chelmsford. Shots 97, shots on target 43, and possession 57 to 43%. So doing alright, but we should be doing better and should have the lead after this half, but haven't. And looking at the players' ratings here, we are doing pretty poor here actually. Let's see here. The question is, should I pressure Oliver this much? That's pressuring like that. That we have faith in him. Let's maybe do the same thing to Jordan. And to Bolton, I'll say that we're not happy with his performance. And, let's see here. We'll tell Oyeboda to make a difference today, and we are definitely sure that he is capable of doing just that. And hopefully those talks can have made some difference here in the second half. Bolton a little bit apprehensive, I see, and Stuart complacent, and actually quite many here with a little bit of bad body language. So we'll see if we change any of those out for that reason. Not too sure. And the Haviland actually being fully fit here, so he should have been playing alongside Charles, so we'll put him in now instead. And don't really want to put in Tavares again, since he didn't do too good last time around. So I actually think we'll do that change only to put the Haviland in. And we'll actually shout here a little bit, would show some passion. And that got the lads fired up. And a chance here in the 81st minute. We'll see here what happens with on the goal kick from Chelmsford, and it's straight up to the penalty area, and very dangerous looking chance here, and it's a goal for Chelmsford unfortunately, and the scoreline now 1-2, and we are trailing by 1 with 10 minutes to go. We'll shout demand more here, definitely we are demanding more than this. This is not good at all, and two players marking the same player is also not good at all, which was exactly what happened there. So definitely we'll look to demand more, and Bolton there to blame of sorts, at least according to the ratings, and unfortunately we didn't really have time to shout again, and the final whistle should be here any second, and maybe a chance, and almost good chance there by Oliver to make to equalize the game again. But unfortunately we don't manage to do that, so the final scoreline Bassett versus Chelmsford is 1-2, shots 18-11, shots on target 10-4, possession 52-48%. So as you see, definitely we were dominating that game and we should have won that game. So quite a terrible performance actually, and Oliver and Bolton, both players that we said we have had trust in, underperforming there badly unfortunately, and guess I will not be using that option again here. So out before the FA Cup even have started, which are just terrible and a good chance to make some extra money, and it's all gone now, so very disappointing. And Poncelli out there for 3 to 6 days, so not too bad with that at least. But anyway, guess what? That was actually everything for this episode, so remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed the content, and also if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!